A $20 million gift was given to support St. Thomas art education.
And construction of the Lee and Penny Anderson Arena continues, as does the legal battle surrounding it.
These stories and more on the Deep Dive.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on the Deep Dive. I'm Adam Mueller.
And I'm Abby Madsen. In this show, we give you the editor's top picks of the Crest stories from the fall 2024 semester.
A $20 million donation to support arts education was given by 1973 St. Thomas graduate John P. Monahan. The donation matched the largest known public gift for the arts to a university in Minnesota history. Monahan told the Crest, quote, "It's a superior university where I got a wonderful education and I attribute much of my formation to St. Thomas," end quote. A new form of art took center stage in September and October on campus with a gallery that brings photos to life. Is this St. Thomas or Hogwarts? A new art gallery in the O'Shaughnessy Education Center is bringing photos of students, staff, and faculty to life.
These are wonderful portraits of people who are part of our community, but if you hold your phone up, you'll be able to unlock a story about them and how they've experienced the culture of encounter at St. Thomas.
What's Culture of Encounter?
Essentially, it's, kind of how do you fit into the St. Thomas community? What stories do you have that connects you to the community, to your classmates, to professors, to other faculty, staff?
Burke, Monahan, and e-learning and research coworker Eric Torno are using an app on your phone to bring art to life.
I think I looked at 8 or 9 different things that all seemed promising on paper, and then none of them worked. Until I found this Artivive, which worked really well.
The app allows you to hear stories from faculty, staff, and students, like junior Cameron Munson.
I tell a story about my sophomore year on the softball team. I got injured, and I went through a lot with appointments, and it was a struggle.
This might not be the only time this technology is used here on campus.
We're actually talking to admissions about using this same technique to enhance campus tours.
Or beyond.
We also had a really nice meeting with somebody from the National Parks yesterday.
The gallery is open until October 18th. For the Crest.News, I'm Adam Mueller. The gallery was moved to the O'Shaughnessy Free Library to be shown throughout November.
The Lee and Penny Anderson Arena continues to rise on South Campus, even as the university seeks approval of a revised environmental assessment. The university announced in early December that the final steel roof trusses were in place. During construction, the university has faced neighborhood opposition in legal battles that included an appeal to the state Supreme Court, which ruled in October that a revised environmental assessment worksheet was needed. St. Thomas awaits a ruling by the city on its latest EAW. Funding for the arena got a boost in October when the Ryan family donated $20 million to the project. The 2024 election saw Donald Trump win the White House and razor-thin races in some state house races. The Crest sent teams to the DFL and GOP headquarters to cover election night events in the Twin Cities.
The Minnesota GOP and DFL gathered in Bloomington and St. Paul Tuesday to observe the 2024 elections.
Okay, well this hat's from 2020. It's got the 45 on the side. And the top one is from this year.
Among the wins for the night was Amy Klobuchar, who won her 4th term in the U.S. Senate against challenger Royce White.
No matter through good times and bad, I will have the backs of the people of this state, and I am honored to continue to serve as your United States Senator. Thank you.
Another one for the DFL, along with maintaining its House seats in Districts 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'm new to the state, actually. I'm from Virginia originally, but I just moved here, voted here, so it was great to see her. Great to see my senator, yeah.
Despite the Republican Party's taking of the majority of the U.S. Senate.
Have a big night tonight. We've got a lot of important races. I think we're going to have some things to celebrate.
For now, though, the DFL maintained its 1-seat majority in the Minnesota Senate. Control of the Minnesota House is unclear as 2 races are likely to go into recounts.
I am so proud of what we have done, and I'm thrilled to hold our governing majority, and I'm excited about the work ahead. So
For the Crest.News, I'm Anya Capstern-Kinney.
The State House of Representatives sits at a 67 to 67 tie following 2 recounts, but they await certification.
St. Thomas women's hockey coach Jill Johnson resigned on November 19th after what the university described as an incident the weekend prior to in Bemidji. The director of athletics, Phil Eston, says Johnson coached the first game against Bemidji State, but was not present for the second game on November 16th. Assistant coach Bethany Brawson was named interim head coach. It was Johnson's 4th season with the Tommies after coaching them through the transition to Division I.
St. Thomas debuted its redesigned Tommy mascot at the first football game of the 2024 fall season. The old Tomcat had been the face of the university for 22 years and was popular throughout the university. Reactions on the mascot's Instagram page were mainly negative towards the bigger cartoon-like eyes, wider mouth, and purple stripes. One comment even went as far as compared to a Furby, the early 2000s rodent-looking toy. The reason for the change was to keep the student performers in the suits safe, as this new costume will allow Tommy to show off more skills.
I had a Furby as a child.
Did it look like Tommy?
Yeah, it looked the same. Those are the Crest editor's top stories of the fall 2024 semester. Check out these stories and more at thecrest.news.
And make sure to follow us on social media at The Crest News for updates from your campus community. With Abby Madsen, I'm Adam Mueller. We'll see you next semester when we deep dive.